Hi, everybody. This is Tom Broussard. It's a beautiful day here in Maine, beautiful weather. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody through the summer for sure. Looks like a nice season coming up, other than the bugs. I'm going to talk today about coppicing. I've never heard that word before. Maybe you haven't either, although I'm sure many have. But it's called aphasia recovery and coppicing trees, regrowing the learning field. And it's very interesting. It's another new metaphor. Sometimes they're metaphors that I have seen over my life, but this is a brand new metaphor for me. We went to get our Christmas tree this last December here in Maine, and went to a tree farm, and big, beautiful place, beautiful barn. It was a lot of fun. And we went lots and lots of snow. So we went trudging into the woods and immediately came upon all of these trees that were cut off at the bottom as stumps, and they had grown new, beautiful Christmas trees out of the stump. So literally, I looked at that, immediately started taking pictures, because immediately, as a person with stroke and aphasia, A, I didn't know anything about aphasia before my stroke. B, I never knew anything about coppicing before either. But as I looked at what was happening with what I thought were dead stumps that would never grow new, big, beautiful trees, I never even thought about that. But as a person with aphasia, a long time ago, realizing that the remaining cells, the cells that we have from the stroke, are all destroyed, but the remaining cells have that capacity to grow new dendrites and synapses, basically branches on the tree, as it were, branches and leaves. And looking at these stumps growing new branches, trees, and synapses, leaves, for me, I thought, this is amazing in terms of how nature provides itself with all of these different skills. And in my case, really saw that as a great metaphor in terms of coppicing trees, which is really just a tree management system that allows the trees to be set into rotations, not unlike other farm crops, but into rotation. And obviously it takes 15 to 25 years to grow across. But if you cut them off with a certain kind of tree, a certain type of tree, and cut them off at the stump or near the stump, then it allows them with light and ability to grow new trees. And not just one either, one or two or even more, because I saw several that looked like horns. But by the time I went back to take other pictures, including this one of these horns, by the time I got there, somebody cut them down. So that was unfortunate, because they were beautiful and they were shaped just like this, with horns, with two trees right there off of a little stump in the middle. But as I considered what I was seeing, it has everything to do with plasticity for the brain, photosynthesis for the trees. Both of us have this capacity to convert from one thing into another. Photosynthesis converts light into sugar and green leaves. Plasticity converts thought and cognitive activities like reading, writing, and speaking, converts that into brain matter, neuromatter, basically new trees, new branches, new leaves, otherwise called dendrites and synapses. But that is how we get better, using the remaining cells we have with the stimulus that they need. So it's the nutrition that they need, and with the neurons, the brain cells, they need the stimulus, which is the nutrition that comes as a result of more persistent, repetitive language activity of any number of modalities, reading, writing, and speaking. and doing that on a day-to-day basis, because it does also take time. It takes 25 years for some trees to grow. It takes a long time for us to, quote, regrow the learning field. But we have that capacity, and it's measured more in years than just a couple weeks or a couple months going forward. And it does require a sustained set of activities, which happen to also be the food that that they need. So it really did hit me that nature has its way of making sure that we can do what we have to do. Even by this new word called Coppicing. You definitely should look that up. There's lots of good pictures of it as well. But I do appreciate everybody seeing one more metaphor. We're getting into the summer. The next one will come out in June for Aphasia month. We talked about the Rosetta Stone. Obviously, that the Rosetta Stone is, of course, the persistent and repetitive activities. That is the food we need. There's lots of other things we can do, but if you don't do that, you won't get as improved as you would like if you didn't do those things every single day. Is what we're up to today. And I will look forward to seeing you in June. Have a good summer, and I will see you then. Take care of yourselves, and good luck with Aphasia Month coming up soon. Come and see me. I will be at the Aphasia Day 2021 in Chicago, of course, by Zoom, June 5th. It's a Saturday, and I'll be the speaker as part of that event that day. All right, take care of yourselves. See you soon. Bye-bye.